Love, 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 and welcome back to Aslam's Way. I'm your good friend Mac. I'm glad you're here. Remember, I'm not going to ask you to like. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe. I'm going to just ask you to share with a friend, Today, I really want to get into this crazy thing we got going on. I'm excited about tonight's fight. I'll be seeing the crazy white boy, Jake Paul, and my main man, Tyron Woodley. Now, if you know anything about Jake Paul, he is a super troll, a massive manipulator, and an excellent advertiser. So, what he's done is cultivate a YouTube following into a huge social media career, and now turn that into a rapping career, and now he's into boxing. He's done one semi-pro fight, and then he's done 3 pro fights. I guess they're pro fights. You be the judge of that. His last fight, honestly, was the most impressive. Him knocking out Nate Robinson with that right hand, that right cross. I mean, it was just well placed, well timed. I mean, the way he just stepped back, kept his foot in, swung from. I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. Does that mean that I think he's a professional fighter? Absolutely not. But he has the potential to get there. But I think he's gonna get his clock clean with this MMA fighter, Mr. Tyron. Because when I look at his fights, I mean, the man is basically a young Kimbo Slice. He's a savage, and I love it. That's why I'm excited. But a few days ago, you know, they were doing the weigh-in and everything, and they were saying some wild stuff about the man's mom. You know, Jake Paul's camp, you know, they're into trolling. That's what they into. That's how they keep their views up. That's how they keep the money flowing. But you got to be careful. It's a nice little back and forth between Jake and Tyron. And basically, you know, Tyron calls Jake out for being a clown, for being a culture vulture, for jacking off the swag and style of hip-hop and using it as a claim to fame. And you see Jake Paul's really not ready for that. But what I think is going to be more interesting than anything else is their style of fighting's clashing. So I got a few videos I want to show you. Let's jump right into the pay-per-view, the Showtime clip. And in this clip is crazy. They're just going back and forth. Let's get into it.
40-year-old
We finna go deal.
40-year-old rapper.
Yeah, my biological age stops me from having experience of being rich or being broke or
See what
being
he
a street
says?
guy or being everything. Yeah, I can communicate. I can use artistry to talk. What you're doing is, what are you wearing? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
like
You got on
washed
5
up.
necklaces. You ain't Nipsey Hussle.
It's like
How many
you're
people in your
washed up.
neighborhood dress like that?
You
How
act
many
like you're
people in
from
your
the
neighborhood
streets.
dress like that?
You act like you're from the streets.
I'm from Ferguson, Missouri, the
Really?
murder capital of the world.
Really?
What are you talking
Look at
about?
his face. You see his face? You see his face? Look closely at his face.
Tyron Woodley, the softest
How many
thing
people in
from
your
the
neighborhood
desert.
dress like that?
You're
Tell me.
so tough.
How many people were bust down
Let me ask
Cuban
you a
links?
question.
Answer the
Answer
question.
my question.
Since you're so
I'm from
gangster.
Ferguson.
Answer the
Answer.
question.
How many people in your neighborhood dress like you? How many rap videos have you watched?
Got him.
Exactly.
How many-
Culture.
That's what I
am.
mean.
I lived it.
I couldn't
And
have said
rapping
it
about
better.
my life.
All right, that's enough of that. But listen, now, that's what we have in our culture. You know, everybody's lived experience is different. You know, you have, you know, people who are Hispanic, their culture is different from African American culture, it's different from Irish culture, Italian culture, you know, but what we see is hip hop was born and bred from African American culture. It's basically, I would say, a descendant of the Harlem Renaissance, if you will. And when you look up Jake Paul on Wikipedia, he's been at this since 2013. You look at a lot of his early videos, he's basically just jacking swag. It's like he took some of Jackass, he made it a little bit hip hop, and then he used that to basically, you know, just put himself out there to middle America. And he's turned it into a phenomenal career. He's got over, 10 million subs. You know, he's done, 1 semi-pro fight, 3, pro fights. He's made millions and millions of dollars. You know, he's got his brother in the mix as well. It's a lot going on. But I look at, there's a lot of young cats who are doing the same thing as him. Maybe they haven't been out for as long as him. Maybe they haven't had the same exposure. And they live the experience that he's faking the funk with. And that's what I don't like. And what I'm hoping is that this time around, that my man Tyron can put this boy to sleep. Not even for the money, just so he had more respect, because I believe in his heart. Not even that he think he black. I'm not even gonna say that. I just believe he is the culture. He believe he is authentic. I think he really think that, because when he walk and when he talk, I don't think he's just trying to sell something. I think he want it for himself real bad. Now, do he want to be black? Absolutely not, because for him, he knows that might not be profitable. But at the same time, he knows that faking the funk when it comes to black, if he absorbed the culture enough, then he too can be like us, while at the same time running, reaping the benefits that we might not be able to reap. And that's what I don't like. It's like, give credit where credit is due. So man, I'm looking so forward to this fight tonight. I hope he knock him out. Now, I talked a little bit about that Nate Robinson fight a little bit earlier. That was a wild fight. This boy got a little bit of talent. You gotta give credit where credit is due. He got a little bit of talent. But when you look at him, right? When you look at how he put that boy to sleep, look, watch, he gonna put this boy to sleep. But I ain't gonna say it was luck, but I don't know if he could do it twice. See that? Boom. 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 I hate that he good. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate that he good. Hey, Tyrone, for me, baby. Clean his clock for me. But listen, don't count my boy Tyrone out. Because what I know for sure is that the boy can fight. Now, when he in that MMA ring, that motherfucker is a monster. He basically a demon. I'm gonna put this video up here for you to see. He's fighting this, I think the bull was, he might have been Russian. But in this fight, I mean, hot dog. And you see there's a clear difference, right? There's a clear difference in body mass. There's a clear difference in fighting style. Look at that. Come on. Boom, right there. You see that? You see that? You can't beat that right cross. Now, this is what I know. One thing for sure, two things for certain, is that talent will never be enough. You gotta want it. You gotta be hungry. You gotta really fight for it. And Tyrone is finally looking like the guy who's serious enough to do it. Now, we're going to see what happened. Drop your thoughts, down there. Let me know who you think is going to fight. Let me know if you betting on the ring legally. Do what you do, baby. Enjoy yourself. It's a pandemic, but at the same time, we still got to live. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, tonight, I hope he kill us. Woo, I hope he get him good. Because I just want him to be quiet just for a little while. I know it won't last long. But I want him to be quiet just for a little while. You saw in that YouTube clip, he shut him up because he knows the truth. And the truth is, he a culture vulture. He been jacking our style and our swag for years. He done made millions off of it, and he never, ever, ever once paid his dues. Well, tonight, it's time to pay your dues, baby. Now listen, I'm your good friend, Matt. This is Aslam's Way. More content coming your way. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Remember, share with a friend to share with a friend.